Bonjour. In freezing Texas morning cold, it is about Braden in Dallas. So we keep it in the house, and here it goes about Braden. Ready to finish college in June, I major in engineering and minor in business. I am about to interview and I'm looking for a mentor in my boss. Therefore learning so one day I can create my own business. My question to you is, what accessories can I wear to look more professional, put together, and mature? Great question. So today we're talking to Generation Z, but that's for all of us. But that's great, because that's the beginning of how we handle this journey. Now, before we get into the appearance thing, I'm gonna obviously go into, what I teach and what I coach and what I share is emotional and intuitive intelligence. All right, big words to saying what? Every time we're in front of a new situation, a new person, we react. We react more so than something that we already know. All right? This is right now on paper, it's all fine and dandy, hey, job interview, it's actually exciting. Now here you are in the room with all those candidates. Now it's competition time, all right? Freak out mode is probably the way you're gonna go. And there are different levels of them, but like, oh my God, now I want that job. Oh, we are 50 people in this room. Yes, that can happen very easily. What happened? Leadership, you see, there is a component, and that's what I always, obviously preach because it works. There is a spiritual component to it. Yes, there is. Let me explain a quick, simple exercise that will make all the difference in the world for readiness when it's your turn behind that door. Breathing. Yes. Breathing, and when you close your eyes and you concentrate on your breathing, and I'm talking just do that for a minute or two. I'm not saying, you need to do it forever, but this will be an incredible, powerful tool for you to knowing what's happening. Why? Because instead of having all your scattered thoughts, they're all over the place, now you're getting nervous, you're getting like, oh my God, am I gonna say the right thing, do the right thing, my body posture, maybe I should be doing this or that, or that's the thing. With this breathing exercise and closing your eyes, you're going to bring yourself back into the present moment, which is the only place you need to be. Your credentials have already made you worthy of this business, this job. You're here, that's why you're right here, right now. Do the same with your mind. Put it where it belongs, right here. All right? Now, let's get to the appearance. So, obviously, you're going to be interviewed either by a lady or a gentleman. So, let's start with the ladies. I'm French, and that's what we do. So, you see, I'm going to quote my grandma who left us, a little over a year ago. And she was filled with wisdom. And one of the things she said, you judge a man by his hair and the cleanliness of his shoes. That will tell you everything there is to know about the man. Why? Okay, the cut. Yeah, not only having a clean cut is one thing, but show style to it. That's your time to showing personality. You are in engineering, okay? The beauty of engineering, what it is. You have the very mathematical science part of it, but the other is creativity. Use it. This is amazing. You have actually both in one job, all right? So, your hair and your shoes. Yes, if they're dusty, this is not okay at any moment, job interview or not. By the way, today, my shoes are a little dusty, but you know what? That's okay. I can get by with it. Nobody will really notice. Wrong. Everyone will notice because the way you take care of your shoes and you keep them clean is telling me the kind of level of self-development you have. That means if you think, that's okay, well, that's okay for what? That's gotta be okay for the way you're gonna treat your job, the way you treat yourself, the way you treat others. You see how suddenly from a dusty pair of shoes, we actually trickle it down into a lot more emotional, deeper, and thinking of you as a character, okay? That's that. Now, another one is women are sensitive to color. It's a medical fact. It's a fun fact. In fact, in hair business, that's why you will find women that are colorists more than men. Why? Because men are actually colorblind. Again, medical fact, the retina in the eye, the recognition of the color is very different. Women recognize them so accurately that's why it's your time. The tie is a great accessory and detail to show me how in tune you are with reality, because you can, and if you're not a fashion guru, it's okay. Walk around the department store, go online. The width of the tie will tell me how in tune you are with right here, right now. The size of the knot, too small, you probably don't know what you're doing, you're nervous, that means, too wide and too loose means you don't really care about it. That's the thing. You see, there is even a science in that. So make sure to pay attention at the moment you're going, what's happening on the runway, what's happening in the department store. That will give you another clue. Now, you're getting interviewed by a gentleman. So what do we say? Boys with toys, all right? In toys, of course, there are cars, but you're not going to bring yours into the office. That's a little big and a little heavy, but you can do much better. A watch. Yes, you see, I waited for this one. It's a limited edition Panerai, and I love watches because to me, watch, and actually I really honor what you do because that is the most amazing piece of engineering, the craft, the art, the time that goes into building such a small little thing, and yet with the aesthetic of it, makes it such what you do. All that crazy mathematical science thing and the creativity, you want a piece of conversation? That is one. The style, the color, everything about it will reflect your personality. And the gentleman across from you, I can tell you something, he will notice that because that's the very nature of what you guys do. And he will make sure that there will be a comment, and that's great. It breaks the ice. It starts making you feel a little more comfortable. And the person is recognizing you as someone of taste, and there you go. You want your maturity, you want your professional, you want your put together. That is an incredible sign of saying who you are. All right? All right, Braden. Well, I hope I helped you with that question. Of course, post more if you have more. All of you do the same. We're here to build this community together. And of course, you know the drill. Tomorrow for more Image Impact Index.